Hey guys, it's Kaz here, aka Cats and Canberra, and today is day 2 of 7 days of top 7. This little series was created by Book Roast, so I'll leave her announcement video down below if you want to join in with the rest of the days. So each day there's a topic and you pick 7 books that relate to that topic. Today's topic is thought-provoking books. This one is in no particular order. I've just grabbed them off my shelf with great difficulty in some cases, because why did I do this? Also, I feel like there's quite an array of reasons why these are thought-provoking, so yeah, let's just get into it. So the first one on my pile is Lady the Shades by Darren Shan. This one is on this list because literally every other page it was just flipping what you thought you knew on its head. There was just plot twist after plot twist after plot twist. If anyone's seen my April Fool's book tag that I made, then you'll know about this book. Basically, you don't know what the crap's going on till the last page, so... Next up I have Room by Emma Donoghue. This one is thought-provoking because it's about this woman and her 5-year-old child. It's actually told in the perspective of the 5-year-old who have been trapped in this room. He's been trapped there his whole life. He was born there, and basically the mum had been captured by a very horrible, nasty man and been kept in this room for years and years and years. And yeah, the events and what transpire and just the way that he sees the world and the way that his mum's kind of sheltered him from the fact that it's not normal to be trapped in one room is just, it's really well done. So if you haven't checked this book out yet, then you should. Next up I have The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I'm sure most people have read this, so I don't really need to explain it to you. But basically this follows a main character, Star, who witnesses one of her friends being shot and killed by the police. He was unarmed. He wasn't really doing anything wrong, and it's basically the aftermath of all that and what happens. It's just really relevant in today, especially in America, so it's definitely a necessary read, I would say. Also in the same vein of this, I thought I might as well grab this next because it's for similar reasons. I have All American Boys. This is by Jason Reynolds and Brendan Keeley. This deals with similar topics but in a different way. It's told in alternative perspectives. One by this black kid who got beaten up by the police. He survived it, and he was basically in a shop doing nothing wrong, and the police thought he was stealing, so he got beaten up. And it also follows another kid who has grown up really close to the family of this policeman. He's best friends with the policeman's brother, and he's known this policeman all his life and he's been really close with him and is sort of helped bring him up. So it shows you both sides of the story, which I think is a really interesting way to do it. Again, this has similar sort of overall themes to The Hate You Give, but I feel like it's done in a really different way, so it's definitely worth a read as well. Because obviously you get the perspective of the guy that's been beaten up, the guy that's been abused by the police rather than everybody around him, so it's a different way to see it. Next up I have Animal Farm by George Orwell. This again is a thought-provoking because it's still very relevant in today's times, even though it was written quite a while ago. This one is based around a farm of animals, and it's all about the power struggles and how certain people or pigs get into power and what the sort of aftermath and the damage that does. Again, it's still very, very relevant today. So that's always a sign of a great author, or at least a great book, when years and years and years and years after it's written, it's still extremely relevant. Next up, and probably the strangest one on here, is Winger by Andrew Smith. This one, it's not thought-provoking because it has this big theme or message or anything like that. I've put it on this list because it literally is, when you come down to it, days and days after I read this I was stood at work and I was thinking about it, so it literally is the definition of thought-provoking. This follows our main character Ryan Dean at school. He has been put up a few years, so he's younger than everybody else, and it's him just going through his school day with friends and girlfriends and rugby, and yeah, it's a great book, and it's something that days afterwards I was just stood at work and I just felt hollow because I was just thinking about it so much. So yes, definitely the definition of thought-provoking. And last but not least, how could I not do this video without putting One of Us by Asna Sierstad on here? If anybody saw my October wrap up, they would have seen me crying about this book for about 7 minutes. So yeah, if you want my full thoughts, head on over there. I'll link it below. But yes, this is the true story about Anders Breivik, who murdered a lot of people in Norway on a single day in 2011. So yeah, I'll link my October review thing below because I talk about it and cry about it a lot in there. You don't need me to do it again, but this is heart-wrenching and heartbreaking, and it's a true story, and we see from the perspective of some of the people who got killed here, so you get really invested. They're not just numbers of how many someone's killed, they're actually people with lives and ambitions, and yeah, it's heartbreaking and also very thought-provoking. So there we go, there are my 7 thought-provoking books. You should definitely check out all of these because they're all great, because why else would I put them on here? So let me know down below some of the books that you found most thought-provoking, or if you've read any of these, then tell me down below what you thought about them. If this is your first video by me and you enjoy it, then please check out some of my others, and if you continue to enjoy them, then please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I will see you I was going to say I'll see you in a few days, but I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye.